My neighbor is vacuuming and listening to music. So this is going to be interesting. If YouTube cuts off my video because of her music, I'm going to kill somebody. It's today. I'm so excited for this video. I went grocery shopping to the supermarket last week and look what I found. These are the L'Oreal Colorista Spray One Day Color. So it's spray on color for your hair. I remember when I was a kid, way back when, we used to have this sort of thing, these spray paint sort of colors for the hair. We use them on our sort of similar thing to Halloween, which is Carnaval, which is in February. That's when we dress, or kids dress up. And I remember using that, and it was a thick, pasty, gloopy, crispy hairspray with a lot of pigment on it, and it was so much fun. I've seen things like this around, but L'Oreal has launched their version of it. So I'm really curious to know if the formula has improved over the past decades. And more than that, I fell in love with the platinum, really almost white, blonde hair and grey hair trends. I think that's a beautiful trend. I would never... What? She's dragging furniture right now. I think this trend came a little bit too late for me, and I would never have the money for the maintenance and the upkeep of such thing. And more than that, it's grey. I'm aging, I'm not getting any younger, so I'm realistic about that. But I really wanted to try the grey hair thing. And they also have blue, which is one of my favorite colors. And when I was younger, this was one of the colors that I wish my hair was. So I thought this was a really cool thing to try out. The only thing you need is a towel. This one is already stained. This is clean, but it's stained. Thank you, Bumble and Bumble Brunette Dry Shampoo. Thank you so much. They've destroyed several towels of mine. Do not like that dry shampoo, actually. And all you need is a towel and a hairbrush, as far as I know. And I've been reading the instructions, and you just spray this onto your dry hair from 15 centimeters, and don't apply too much at a time. Let it dry for 1 minute and then brush. And then if you want more intensity of color, you should spray it on again, repeat the same steps. So it seems pretty straightforward, and I'm dying to try this. So I'm going to put my ugly towel around me. Oh yes, this is very trendy and beautiful. Look at me, I'm at a salon. Look at this. Oh, look. So my hair, I washed it yesterday. So it's fairly clean. I would assume these kinds of spray-on colors would stick better to washed hair that has no residues or any kind of product on it, and that isn't too oily. But I'm just assuming that based on my logic, it may be a wrong logic. Let's do this. This can go so wrong. These are my favorite videos because this can go really wrong. Oh, it has sort of a, can you see that? This nozzle here, it's really thin, so you can make stripes, I assume. Yeah, this is the moment of truth, people. Oh God, I hope I don't make a mess and I don't get my furniture dirty, or else I'm going to be really pissed. So let's see what happens. Oh, it's a very thin mist. Nothing is coming off. Oh. I'm using, this is the grey one. Nothing is happening. Okay. Oh, this takes a lot of product to show up. Of course, blonde girls have all the fun, right? Probably this would show up on blonde hair very easily. It's starting to show up. Oh, it shows up a lot better on camera, actually. See, a little bit more here. I'm not too worried with the back because, you know, this is for show. If this works, this would be very, very fun to do on a night out and things like that. You wash your hair and it's gone, so you don't take any risks. I'm so afraid of spray painting my face right now. So I'm taking the ends. Okay, they say not to use a lot of product, but can you see that this is not showing up on my hair? I can't have fun. It has that sort of spray paint sort of scent, but it's not too aggressive and it disperses quite quickly. These ends are starting to look a bit piecey. Do I look like Cruella de Vil already? Okay, I'm going to let this side set. I've used the grey colour. And now I'm going to go for the pastel blue, which I love. I thought this would show up a lot more, a lot lighter. But who knows? I'm going to let it set for a couple of minutes and see what this does on this side. Oh, so much fluff on my hair all the time. I always see my videos, I always have fluff on my hair. Can you see the grey hair? Yes, I have grey hairs. And let's get on with it. Oh, this is a nice blue. It's a purpley blue. Can you see it? Oh, it shows up a lot more and a lot quicker. I thought this was this color. This is a pastel-y blue. This does not match this. Just word of warning. I see myself going through this can very quickly, and I have short hair, so this costs about 10 euros, 9.90 I think. Yes, it stains. Can you see that? This is not the advertised blue. Grey, blue, grey, blue. Let's let it set and see what comes out. This side here is pretty dry. I can feel it. Oh, crunchiness. Oh God. Oh. I feel that on camera this is showing up a lot more than in person. This grey just absolutely disappeared. 2 coats. Always 2 coats, like mascara. Oh, my fingers are dirty. Let's take a strip, starting at different heights and then blending into a stronger color here. I just look old with this, don't I? Sad! This is sad! My hands are filthy. This looks like a shimmery silvery grey, but on the hair I can't see that. These are really different formulas, both of these, because this one is a lot it's blending a lot better on the hair and it doesn't leave it as crispy, but still when you brush it it starts to fade, at least on dark hair. I mean, as I said, blondes have it easy. They can do whatever because they have a light base to work with. I'm gonna die. Go blue, motherfucker. Is it blue yet? Is it blue yet? Yeah, the grey one gets really crispy. This is what the grey looks like. It's not picking up on the blue, is it? As easily. Oh. When you brush it off, it just disappears. Come on! The ad made it look so easy. Because she was blonde. Not hating on blondes, I'm just hating on science. It's a really cool blue, by the way. I really like this blue. Grey though. But it's showing up on my darker hair, which is cool. I just don't think that I can pull it off. When you get closer, you can see the little flakes of pigment sticking to your hair. So in that sense, it's quite similar to the old school tints for the hair, but it's less thick. It's less of a thick pigment. And on the blue side, I can't see it that much. It's on the grey one. I think it's because of the shimmers on the grey side. The grey color has these shimmers to make it look more silvery, and it ends up looking a little bit dandruffy. I saw it at the supermarket. L'Oreal also has actual dyes for the hair with these colors. Of course, the lighter, cool colors only can be done on blonde hair. They only have a black with blue, sort of like this result here as a dye, and then reddish tones, the masalas for darker hairs. For blonder hairs, they have the pinks, the blues, the grays, you know, the colors that I actually like. But I really like this blue. This is cool. Do I look cool and punky? I can see this fading really quickly if you touch your hair very often, and I can see this transferring onto clothes very easily. What is your opinion on these suckers? I can see myself, if I wanted to do the whole hair or the whole half section of my hair, I think I would have used up one can, because both of them feel half empty right now. So keep that in mind. It's a one thing sort of spray unless you're layering several colors. I think that the blue works really nice on very dark hair. The gray, I'm a bit torn because it feels very gritty and it looks a lot faker or sprayed on than the blue one. The blue one really blends in. But I think it's a fun thing to do once in a while if you're wanting to play with colors but you don't know what looks good on you, and if you can't commit with the huge effort of doing this correctly on a hairdresser with actual paints. Oh my god, I have grey on my face. Do I have blue? No blue, just grey. Anyway. But yeah, I think this is fun. I'll let you know how this goes. I'll keep this on for a couple of hours and I'll see what goes on and how this wears. I will definitely try not to lay my head or my hair against pillows or sofas, beds, any kind of fabric. I think this will transfer and stain. So that's my only caution about this. So I'll see you in a bit. So I fell asleep. My neighbours are now throwing a party, it seems, so if you hear shouting, that's why. Yeah, I just rolled out of the couch. It seems to have held up really nicely. It didn't transfer onto my couch or my pillow, so that's a good thing. As I said, the grey, because of the shimmery particles and them trying to make it look very shimmery and glossy, it just looks a bit like you've sprayed on dry shampoo onto your hair. So it's not my cup of tea. It may be yours. It may look amazing on other hairs, not on mine. And the blue really held up. It looks really nice, despite all the frizziness. But yeah, it held up really nicely, I think. I've been wearing this for about 6 hours now, so that gives you an idea that this paint isn't going anywhere until you wash it off, I think. Since I slept on it on this side mainly, and it's still there. The only tip I would give you would be to maybe take strips of hair and spray it directly onto them, instead of trying to do what I did, which was to brush it off, maybe not brushing it off, and keeping the stripes of hair more densely packed with pigment. That will make the color stand out, but it will make your hair look more stripy or patchy or whatever. But it feels really nice. So that was today's video. If you've enjoyed it, leave me a thumbs up, a comment down below saying would you use these little things, And subscribe if you haven't already. That would mean the world to me, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!